Hello everyone, and welcome to my Let's Play of Mark of the Ninja, a stealth puzzle action game by Klei Entertainment, the makers of the immensely popular Don't Starve. This game is a stealth game and ninja simulator, and we'll be jumping right into the first chapter, Ink and Dreams, taking place in Hasumu-jo, which is the dojo of the Hasumu Ninja Clan. So we awaken to the sound of a bell and gunfire, and we must save Azai. The mark of the ninja is the tattoo, which is being applied to our hero in the scene there. So. And everything that he is doing in this cutscene is things that we will be able to do throughout the game, pretty much. Although hopefully we won't get caught.
Hey, you. Don't you hear the bell?
So we awaken from that terrible dream of us murdering a bunch of people.
I'm here to help you. Rule number 1, don't get me killed.
I will endeavor not to do so, Aura. Aura is our guide companion on this mission. She shows up for exposition and explanations of abilities and points throughout the game, but very little interaction apart from that. So, as you see right now, we are in this black shadow with just the red highlights of our tattoo, but we become fully colored when we're in the light, which is invisible, visible, invisible, visible. Very clear marker. You can also break the light because we don't like them. We prefer to be all black. We're edgy.
Where's your sword? Stick to the darkness until you find one.
Now you may have also noticed that when we break a light, there is a ring there. That ring is the sound that the light produces when it's broken, because shattering glass makes a noise.
Watch out. They're coming this way.
And that noise can distract guards. He will move to the point of the distraction and inspect it.
Weird. The light went out.
It is weird, isn't it? You should get used to that, though, because lights get broken all over in this game. You'll just walk through, and by the time you're done with the mission, there'll just be, like, no lights left. So, you should get used to lights breaking. They're very flimsy things in this universe. And since he moved past us without noticing us there, we get an undetected bonus.
More of them. Find a place to hide.
Unhidden? Hidden. Now, their line of sight here, that cone, is actually, it counts as being seen. Even if you're in shadow, you'll be illuminated by that cone. But if you're in light, they will see you from further away.
I think I heard something.
Their flashlights produce much farther beams of light, which they use to investigate things, but if they're not actually alerted,
That wasn't broken a second.
usually it's not much of a problem. Hello. They don't notice you here, though.
No one. Let's move on.
There are a number of safe hiding spots behind statues and plants, in doorways. Dang, can't reach that one. And we will find more as things go on. So running also produces a sound, as do the birds, which guards will hear
Hold up.
if you're not careful.
Run, and they'll be able to hear it.
You see those
So
banners?
this is teaching us
They
that
totally
running,
sell into a
while we can
gallery.
do it and it's fast,
One will make 'em
is
look
not
even
always
more
ideal.
inventive.
That got points for distracting them, and then we just leave. Oh man, the light broke. Yes. Again,
Get under
lights
that
break a
ledge.
lot.
From there, you can pull yourself up.
So we can pull ourselves up the ledge like that. We can also drop down it without fully dismounting. Fairly handy. And pop out through the floor grate and grab the grappling hook. For the most part, it acts like a hook shot, although you can also dangle from it if you so desire. It's very useful for moving around, and it's honestly incredibly fun to use. Just pop out and yoink. Each level has 3 scrolls that tell the history of the clan. Recovering them grants, this is the symbol for honor, which is the currency we use to buy upgrades.
A history of the Hisomu clan, as written by its masters.
500 men lie. Vanquished before Tetsuji takes off his blindfold.
So as you can tell, that occurs as an audio log, which is a haiku. So they saw me there. Aura actually messed me up by... There we go. That's what I wanted to do. If you grapple close to somebody, you get the undetected bonus for moving past them. Oop, that was... It's very fast to restart, fortunately. And if you're huge into min-maxing, you can restart a level a lot trying to get the ideal point spread. In this case, since I do not yet have any way to break this light from a distance, what I'm intending to do, and I could actually go about this slightly smarter if I had a brain. That's because you are being watched. Okay. Okay, I don't know why that didn't work. Because what I'm trying to do... Do I not... Oh, I don't have the ability to freeze time yet. I did not realize that. Okay, that explains a lot. There are abilities that you unlock throughout even this one mission. There we go. So much easier when you know what you can do.
Good thing you were out
Okay.
cold. Looks like they don't know you're alive. Let's keep it that way.
So, as you can tell, restarting a checkpoint is very, very fast, which is good because it makes things easier if you should fail. We have the sword now. We only use the sword if we can kill somebody with one strike. So, the combat system in the game revolves around punches and kicks. And once you knock somebody down, you can then stab them. You can't merely stab them otherwise. So let's distract this guard and hide in here. He can't see me. I'm invisible. So he'll come, he will investigate. As long as that yellow orb is there, he is investigating. The timer for how long it will take ticks down here. And once it goes completely, he shrugs and gives up.
Nothing.
Good work. But remember, you have to be quick to catch them.
And I just dumped his body in there, which gave me points for hiding it. I could also dump it down here if I wanted to. There's various things you can do to hide the guard bodies. As you see, there's a small quick time event which just involves you moving the mouse in the direction it points. And make sure you can't do it completely brainlessly, but it's not that hard. It does give you quite a bit of time compared to some other games. Okay, so now I'm going to learn about my ability to freeze time when I get the bamboo darts.
The
These do not
infrared
damage
tattoo
enemies.
has honed your senses. Focus your thoughts, and you can freeze time in your mind.
So yes, you can now target things while in midair. I can also target the grappling hook here. It's very useful for completing certain objectives and bonuses,
If you need more cover, you can
just
always
plotting
destroy
out your
the light.
moves.
But shattering one will make a loud noise, so be ready for them to react.
Hello. There we go, got the undetected bonus, and now distract him with shattering the light. Just gonna let these guards investigate here for a second. Kill him. Nowhere to hide his body, so I'm just gonna throw it in the corner for a second.
What are you doing? Are you gonna walk right up and say hi?
Yes!
Grapple into that tree, and we can swing over them.
But we can also just jump over their head. Get the undetected bonus, come back over this way, Wait for this guy to turn around. You do not get the undetected bonus for doing this. I guess I thought it's just too easy. 3 points. But grappling nearby them or being in a hiding spot while they move past will get you the bonuses. And he's not going to question why his friend isn't here, by the way. Not sure he even notices. Might not be his friend. They might not like each other at all. Okay, so pick up an artifact here, which was going to have been stolen from our clan, but which we are recovering because we're good guys. Break more lights because, again, no light can survive. And before we go in there, let's grab another artifact. Okay, now, if I hit this gong, it will draw his attention away,
Hold on.
but it doesn't count as distracting him for the purpose of points, unfortunately. So, there are actually, now I can hide him in here, or I could drop him down below. Always better to hide somebody generally in an area which you know is safe, so an area you've been before versus dropping him into a new area, because that could have opened into a room right in front of these two guys, which wouldn't have been great. But they're dead thanks to that chandelier, and because I killed them with an object, I actually get 600 points for each of them instead of the 400 I get for a sword kill.
We snap off a branch to make a weapon, but the tree must bear the wound.
So that's our second scroll of 3. There's a point objective. You get the first one just for beating the level, second one for getting at least this many points, and the third one for getting at least this many points. So we still got a little ways to go, but we'll hit it well before the mission ends. There are 3 bonus objectives: ringing all the large gongs, rescuing all of the ninja, and saving his eye without being detected. And lastly, there are the 3 scrolls, of which we have 2 now.
We need to make him look the other way.
What this is referring to is that that light has a shield, that little grate above it, which means that we can't break it. So instead, we'll hit the gong, which is one of Azai's large gongs. And then we'll kill him. And rather than leave his body here, we'll dump it down there. Doesn't count as hiding it, unfortunately, but there's no way to hide that body, so.
See that door? Don't open it yet. Just lean against it and try to sense what's on the other side.
So yes, you can. So you can open and close doors, and if you lean against a door, you will be able to sense what's on the other side. Although you do lose visibility of where you actually are, so a guard could walk up behind you here while you were not paying attention, which wouldn't be good. The only real advantage to closing the door is that it will block line of sight if he's investigating and he shines his light this way. He can't see through the door, he can't shine his light through the door, so keeps you safe that way. But I just like to be polite, so. See? Polite. Close the door behind me.
We do not fear death. Our lives have been cruel. The clan must always endure.
Okay, nothing over here. Yep, so that was our third haiku of this mission. So we're done there. Get the undetected points, come down here. And now, since this guy's patrolling in the light, distract him, turn the light up. Yes, I am hiding in the dark. I'm proud of you. You realize that there's someone hiding in the dark, instead of just lights randomly breaking throughout the day. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough to save you. So even though this is a relatively open room, because it's restricted right here, we can drop them into it and get the points for hiding the body. Had we dragged them from over here and dropped them here, we actually wouldn't have. Just one of the quirks of the system.
I scouted up ahead. They're taking Ninja as hostages, and Master Azai is in trouble. We have to hurry.
So, our primary objective, rescuing Master Azai, is all the way over here. Where on is on the map, we're over here and have gone through all of this. The map is actually generated by the system based on the level itself, so it's very accurate and will point out hidden areas. Let's distract him as well while we're at it. And we'll just let this guy explore.
You must be jumpy today.
Well, yes, you are very jumpy. Oop. Yeah. There we go. And you can close the door while carrying a body. So close the door behind us, drag him in here, dump him there.
They caught us by surprise.
Rescue first ninja.
What was that noise?
Hide in here. Let him go investigate that.
Huh?
This is the
Rescue second ninja.
Maybe I'm just hearing.
Okay, so more of these fragile chandeliers, as well as a guy walking back and forth. What's the best way? So now I'm going to show you another interesting point, which is that if a guard sees another guard who has been killed by an object, he will actually freak out and be terrorized. This is the first way we have in the game to terrorize foes, although we do gain more as we progress. So once distracted, guards walk back and forth, slowly,
What is this guy?
very jumpy.
Oh, no.
They, every 3 steps or so, they will turn around and face the other direction.
You must be imagining things. I don't want to die.
And any noise they hear, they will generally shoot at, which gets you a friendly fire bonus. 600 points instead of 400 for a kill. However, once they see the body that they shot themselves, they freak out again. Oh dear. There are unfortunately 2 guards up here who may have seen the dead body, and they could call in the alarm. Another object kill. So let's go ahead and hide this body really quick. They did not call an alarm, thankfully, but they are on a state of alert themselves, which means they
But they overwhelmed us.
raise their flashlights and are much more annoying to get past. Yeah, for some reason when you first drag the body into a small shaft like this, it will actually make you drop it and you won't get the points for hiding it. But if you just pick it up, drop it again, or throw it off the ledge or whatever, you will get the bonus.
Don't worry about me. Go save Master Azai.
So that is all the ninja. Oop. Not ready for this yet. We can't let a guard think we forgot about him, after all. So this guy is in a state of alert, as you can see by the way he's walking around. But that does not save him. And you know, with all these people that we have buried inside the vents, in a few days this place is gonna reek. And what I'm doing running over here is just triggering the autosave, so that everything we did so far, if we have to reload a checkpoint, will be saved. Because basically anytime you transition between two checkpoints, the one down there and the one up here, it will save. So this is just to make sure that we're caught up. Okay. So now the fun begins. I have to figure out a good way to distract these guards. No, don't want to hit that one yet. We'll wait for them to go past us. Get the body out of here quickly. Bring it away, bring it away. Dump it down, hide it. Good. Okay. So he thought he saw a man down, but clearly there is no body there, and he was just seeing something out of the corner of his flashlight. See? Doesn't know what he saw anymore. So he did not get to pull an alarm on us, which is good. And we will just hide here. And he's going to walk right past us. Since he was in a heightened state of alert there, with the way he had his flashlight up and was looking around actively for people, because he heard the shots from the freaked out guard, we did not get the undetected bonus. Oddly enough, though, that enhanced state of alert will go away if you reload the checkpoint. So, good way to get a few more points out of that. And we have already hit our level 3 objective, so we don't need any more points, but... There's the last gong. Another artifact. Distract both them, just for more points. No real reason other than that. It is weird that the light went out, isn't it? Wasn't sure how far he went, so. Now, I could hide here, throw it, wait for him to turn around, and run out and grab him, but I should just be able to jump over his head. And again, there's actually, you don't have to kill everyone, so there was no real reason to do that. I would have gotten points just for leaving him alive at the end of the mission. Every guard that you leave who is merely distracted or who doesn't see you or interact with you at all, you get 400 points with you for it. But I'm a little bloodthirsty, what can I say? There we go. Get the bonus there. Now let's peek down and watch him investigate the light. Yes, it is, isn't it? Glad you agree.
You picked the wrong guys to rob, Sensei.
That is Master Azai. This is Corporal Kelly. I like Corporal Kelly, he's awesome. But now we're supposed to rescue Master Azai. Or we could just literally sit here all day and just watch him be beat up, which is kind of fun. Still, let's go ahead and do what we're supposed to do. The distraction, the object kill, and the terrorized guard. Points, 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 points. Okay. Now we actually should probably rescue him. But, yep. Okay.
For centuries we have stayed hidden. We shunned the modern world and its jackals. But today, our enemies have found us. We must strike back. We will fight for our survival and our honor. I foresaw this day would come. And so, I called upon a champion to fight for us.
I'm
He
the
has
champion.
accepted the first mark.
And the first mark is the
You
tattoo.
will defend the clan at a terrible cost.
The tattoo is the source of some of our superpowers, but as it says, it does come with a cost, which will be explained a little later. Woohoo! So, bonus points that we get for various things that we've completed and done throughout. Again, 400 points for anybody who is left completely undetected, didn't notice us at all, or distracted, which is the same as doing a generic kill on them. Since no one called in an alarm, we get 3,000 extra points. And if we had not killed anybody, we would have gotten an extra 5,000, but I was a little bloodthirsty. So we did get all 3 scrolls, all 3 of the seal bonus objectives, and all 3 of the bonus points for 9 total honor, which can be used on upgrades in between missions. But that is going to be all for this one, and our next Let's Play, which will be hopefully in just a couple days, depending on how my work schedule works out, we will take on the mission Breaching the Perimeter in Oshi City and go on further. So I hope you all enjoyed it. I did enjoy recording it, and I will see you next time. Thanks, and have a fantastic day.